Winnie the Pooh Chapter 3 PowerPoint Breakup. It says part 1, but it's really just going to be the only part we're going to do here. I'm not going to break up the entire story, but I'm going to break up enough of the story that hopefully when you do listen to it, some of it's going to make a little more sense to you. It's going to become more logical to you. Pooh mina kokoshes nagi gio salmon. Pooh and Piglet go hunting. That's the name of this chapter. Kokoshes is a little pig, so Piglet. Nagi gio salmon. We went hunting, we but not you. Giose is the verb to hunt. Kokoshes wigi daji kitchawigwam megwe wizalmash mina wizalmashi megwam tukwa kik. Mina kokoshes segi daji megwe gamuk. So Piglet lived in a very grand house in the middle of a beech tree, and the beech tree was in the middle of the forest, and Piglet lived in the middle of the house. So wigi da means he lived, he did live. Kitchawigwam in a big house. Megwe means to amongst. Wizalmush, beech tree or beech trees. Mina and Wizalmush, the beech tree. Ji, there. Megwe matukwa kik, amongst the forest or in the middle of the forest. Mina kokoshes and Piglet, egi dot, he did live. Ji, there. Megwe gamuk, in the middle of the home. So Piglet lived in the middle of a beech tree in the middle of the woods, is the end result. Beshoch iba wigi da'i wada wigwamum, I bok besagaki nebia goddamn get. Gago ye kanjoda W. P. Christopher Robin wigi not the one ni kokoshessen. Next to his house was a piece of broken board which had Trespassers W on it. When Christopher Robin asked Piglet what it meant, Beshoch, close by, Iba, over there, wigi da, where he lived, I, that, Wada wigwamum, his home. Bok besagak is a broken board. Besagak is a board. Bok is broken. Ginebia goddamn get. It read, or it was written basically. Ginebia goddamn get. Gago ye can shoda. Don't be here. So that's the way of saying don't trespass. Don't be here. Gago ye can shoda. ELP when Christopher Robin wigi not the one. He asked him, when not the one, Kokoshes and Piglet about it. Weknija dek I wamishomsaben would no swin nagi kid. Banoe wamizodonic debindem what. Christopher Robin geekado bawa yao yin jinkane got trespassers W. Jinkadek mina kokoshes geekado So Wegwin dek, or excuse me, Weknija dek I, what does it mean? Wamishomsaben, his grandfather who is deceased. That ben on the end of a name or the end of a relative means they're passed on. Wouldn't know when his name, Nagi Kid, was his name. So it was his grandfather's name, I said. I said his grandfather had that name. Banoe, long ago, Mizodonic, in his family. Mizodon is your family. Mizodonic, in his family. Debendum what? It belonged to them, or they owned that name. They had that name. Debendum what? Chris Robin Geekado. Chris Robin said, Bawa Yaoyin. That couldn't be. Jinkanagot, what he was called. Trespasser W. Mina kokoshes geekado But Piglet said yes. That was what he was called. Nish noswinen nadetongi kado Christopher Robin Debnak. 2 names I have, said Christopher Robin. Kind of mattered. Debnak is just kind of in a careless way, just kind of like, whatever. 2 names. I have 2 names. Nukshe abduk debwam get gikado kokoshes. Look, it has to be true. Nukshe means look. Abduk, have to. Debwam get, it be true. Gikado kokoshes, said Piglet. Got mano babon gijget, one winter day. ELP when kokoshes, Piglet egi jigag winaget. Nigan ji widawigwamum. One winter's snowy day. When Piglet was shoveling snow in front of his house, Shpamukwagi negwapshka, and he looked up. Is your mokshkat, oh Winnie the Pooh? Pooh with a gagiotase, winag de windum. ELP kokoshes wagi Bobby Bagman, megwa with a bamose. So nish noswanen nadeton, I have 2 names, said Christopher Robin. Nookshay, look, Obduck, have to, Debwam get believe it is the truth. Geekado Kokoshes, said Piglet. Goat Minobabon Gees get one fine winter day. Eelp when Kokoshes, Piglet agi Jigog Winnaget was shoveling snow. Niganji Widawigwam in front of his home. Shpamuk up wigi Negwapshka. He looked up. Mokshkat o Winnie the Pooh. And then Winnie the Pooh appeared or arrived, kind of came out of nowhere. Puga Giotase, Pooh was walking round and round in a circle. Winag de Windum, he was thinking deeply to himself. Eelp, when Kokoshes, Piglet Wiggy, Bobby Bogman yelled to him and said, but Megwa would have most said, but he kept walking. He still was walking, so he didn't pay any attention. He just kept walking. Kind of strange behavior. Bojo Gikado Kokoshes, Nija Eschigayen. Nagio se Gikadopu, Wek Nija Gio Sadin Demen. Neden Nagnagi Meeg Kado, Winnie the Pooh. When Nija Nagjaget Gikado Kokoshes, se Peach Biat Beshoch. So Bojo, hello, Gikado Kokoshes, said Piglet. Nija Eschigayen, what are you doing? Nagio Sam, hunting, Gikadopu, said Pooh. Weknija Gio Sadaman, what are you hunting? Nagna, I'm tracking something. Meeg Kado, Winnie the Pooh. So he said kind of strangely. Wenija Nagjaget, who are you tracking? Gikado Kokoshes, said Piglet. E peach Biat Beshoch, while he came closer. Biat, he came closer, while he came closer to him. Ja, not desjan, not des Weknija. Weknija nendemine wikidien. Obduck nui babwichke, nash emde nuk gikido Winnie the Pooh. Oda jopi nuksheji. Nigi jano nan ji. Jeshkik nigan jiguan. Weknija wabdemenji. So EIE, that's it. And not desjan. That's what I ask myself. Not des. I'm asking myself, Weknija, what? Weknija Nindaman, Ewi Kidian. What do you think you would say? Or you will say, Obduck have to Nui Babwichke. Wait, I'll have to wait. Nosh until Denuk I catch up to him, Gikado Winnie the Pooh. Odajopi right now, Nuksheji, look over there. Nagi Jinonanji. Jeshkik, he was pointing there into the dirt and the ground. Nigan Jiaguan out front. Wekni Jiawabdamanji. What do you see there? Kowewanen Gikado Kokoshes. Wesi Kowewanen. Wagi Bap Naze. Oh, Pooh. Gakendane. Yawed a windigo? Gonna bitch Yawed Gikado Pooh. Nan Gordigan Yowen, mina nan Gordigan Cho Yowesnon. Zaneget ewi kindaman ni Wesi Kowewanen. So Kowewan is a track. Kowewanen would be tracks plural. Gikado Kokoshes, said Piglet. Wesi Kowewanen, an animal tracks. Wagi Bapnaze, he was excited. Gakindane, do you know Yowet what he is? Is it a Windigo? Ooh, a Windigo is a scary, creepy monster that we have in our mythology who kind of comes out of the snow and he preys on people. Creepy monster guy. Gonna bitch, maybe. Yahweh Duck, he might be. Gikado Pooh. Might be, said Pooh. Non-Godigan Yowen, sometimes it is. And non-Godigan show Yowes, no, sometimes it isn't. Zeneget, it's difficult, Ewi Kindaman, for you to know. Wesni Wesi Kolwinen, those animal tracks. So it's hard to tell with these animal tracks. He wasn't real certain. And so that's as far as we're going to kind of translate through the story, so you can kind of get the gist of what's going on here as he's kind of starting out, what they're tracking or trailing, if you will. And just kind of listen to the story, and you can read the English underneath it, so it should help you out in that way. Watch for the English that should pop up down towards the bottom, I believe, and you can kind of listen to it and follow along in English. And then, use that as when you're trying to take the quizzes to try to figure out what's going on exactly. So, miigwech, bama mina.